So back in Nugdom, last time we murdered someone.
We ended up finally defeating one of the bosses. I can't remember what we named him.
Let's not talk about murder within the first 15 seconds of our videos. We don't need another one getting demonetized. To be fair, I think they're just choosing the name of the game and saying yes. Not suitable for all advertisers.
I can't help but wonder if YouTube's just cracking down on monetization because they're like, we don't want to give you money. We don't want to pay our creators.
They don't get money either in that case. Ads don't run on the videos, so nobody makes any money.
I'm just saying. Sometimes I'm more curious how the things that they are flagging as
video games,
as you just mentioned, not suitable for
video games about cults, discussions about murder. I mean, to be fair, based on their guidelines, we're not always within those.
How did we fall out of those?
We murdered an old person in the last one of these. Twice, I think. 2 old people. We're feeding people poop. If I were an advertiser, I would totally be fine with all of that kind of stuff. The rule of advertisements is wherever the eyeballs are, that's where you put your ads. Also,
what if
Nugget,
we unlock it and then sacrifice
it?
One? Will it close?
I don't know. It wouldn't even matter because you need 12 followers. So
how many followers do you have?
He has 13.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, Nugget, do you remember that flashback we did earlier in this episode? That flashback to a flashback?
Yeah.
Within a flashback.
Remember that flashback that'll not be in this episode because regardless of how many times they call it back, I will not do it.
As we talk about all of this during important parts of the gameplay?
It wouldn't matter. I whether or not like you want to say, oh, we'll just keep bringing it up. I won't bleep this, and people will just miss out on this.
Sorry, audience.
And they'll just be like, man, there was that flashback that didn't happen. Exactly.
I'm sorry, audience, that Monkey Feathers is cruel to you.
Oh, this is super slow.
I'm not cruel to them. I'm realistically giving them what they don't realize they want, which is not a flashback.
Do you remember back when your weapon was faster than this? That didn't make cheese?
It was a glorious time. Back in the good old days.
I mean, a lot less cheese, but...
Yeah, but you only need so much cheese.
All of the cheese.
You only need so much cheese.
Yeah, you
How much is so much cheese?
Like...
Until you get the cheese sweats.
Yeah.
Until you get the cheese sweats.
Once you have the cheese sweats, that means you've had too much.
You've had too much.
You get the cheese sweats because you're trying to cleanse it from your body, or is it just?
I probably have cheese sweats because I keep swinging this cheese hammer. This cheese hammer is making me thirsty. What's this guy? Whoa!
Whoa! I thought that was a.
Whoa!
I thought that was a shop or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be great if I could move.
Do. Cheese hammer. I also appreciate the background in this world a lot more than the last one. The goopy, weird, drippy mushrooms were.
You weren't for it?
I was just wasn't my thing.
Wasn't your thing? I do like that each world actually has its own aesthetic, so that you kind of get the difference. Because I think if it was all the same, regardless of if they added new creatures or you changed up mini bosses and big bosses, I like that it does change the aesthetic of the background or just the area that you're in.
It makes sense. Different evil gods, different evil backgrounds.
Yeah.
Look at how many hearts you've got.
Millions and millions.
That offset my slow hammer. You're fighting.
Fighting the
We're
final
in the last one.
deity already?
No,
get
it's
there.
it's a mini boss.
Oh.
I believe. Because
I don't
usually,
remember how these things...
you
do
fight
like
like
a
mini
workout.
bosses, and then the big boss comes in like, oh ho ho, look at you being all high and mighty, powerful lamb, but you'll have to, fight more people like this.
Yeah. Foot-long hot dogs. He's dropping footlongs on you?
Watch out for the drop.
The center of a heart. Shamura. So are there really only 4 bosses that you have to fight?
Well, and then your
Probably.
final one.
I mean, we
But
pretty much maxed
isn't
out.
the final one you unlock?
You're asking questions I have absolutely no idea.
No, I mean, I was just throwing that out in the wind because there was that final door in the middle, but I thought that's the ones you were unlocking.
That one always rumbles
Yeah,
when it
that's
unlocks the doors.
Toestone.
Later, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's your god, and then you're gonna have to fight them. Oh, you're fighting your own...
And you can't
Toestone.
leave. You have to kill your follower. Toestone has died.
Oh no.
Treats
What a
has
jerk.
the terrified of death trait. That sucks.
We just
Alright,
got
you can
you.
resurrect him.
You can resurrect him,
You
it's
can-
true, but there should have been an option that you didn't have to fight him.
You're fighting evil gods. They're not gonna be like, oh, it's alright. You don't have to kill your follower.
What I mean, though,
We're definitely
like
not
there should
evil.
have been like a personal trait that your character had, like you wave like your hand and Jedi mind trick them into not wanting to kill you, and they just disappear back to camp or something. But no, of course you have to kill them all.
Maybe if you let them kill you, then they become the leader of your cults.
And they
knows?
are left trying to fill what you were doing, which is unlocking some higher god, the one who waits.
Sure. Yeah, that's usually how these evil pacts go with gods. Just the way that it is. It's just the way of the world.
So, do you think when I'm down to a half a red heart, could I ever get there, or am I always there?
I don't think you're ever there, right? Because you only have
Yeah.
blue hearts. Plus, when you get a blue heart, you get 1.5, if I remember correct. And a 10% chance ain't not
I
bad.
think
Didn't we
we did.
do that
We
last
looked
time?
at that last time, and it didn't even give him any hearts.
And you breezed through that world like nothing when we've been throwing our faces against
Well,
it for
no.
like months. It
Because
seems.
he tried that
So-
blue heart card when he had the red hearts, and through that whole playthrough, he probably, I don't know, killed 100 people, and he never got a blue heart from it. And he only got the blue hearts now because he swapped out his mantle thing that he wears around him. So
Spiders.
Just saying, blue hearts are better.
Alright, well, down, I guess.
whoa,
Falcor?
Focalore,
What's he gonna do? Oh, I should have
spit at
dodged.
you. And now you have spiders you have to kill. That goes swinging in the rafters.
Yeah, you haven't. The spiders been doing that the whole time. I've been making spider.
No, I was sifting through a project trying to figure out what was going on in that project.
I'm living in the present, not in the past.
Right.
Flashback to when I said all of these
Yeah,
flashbacks.
exactly.
Do you just wiggle a little bit?
Did you just wiggle a little bit, or did he just wiggle a little bit?
Nugget, the little sheepy dude, just like went wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
I don't know.
wiggle.
I wasn't looking at myself.
He wasn't looking at himself. He was.
Roll the tape back, flashback to the wiggles.
You know, okay, fine.
Is it a
Fine. You
wiggle
can do
or
all
a
the
jiggle?
flashbacks. You can do all the flashbacks you want, and I will hand over editing of this series to you, so you can enjoy all these flashback inputs.
That's what it takes to make our fans happy.
I like how you're
We
trying to
haven't
say
done
that the fans
beats.
want this when we don't even know what the fans want. Because the fans don't even know what they want.
Oh, the
The
fans
know what
always
they
know
want.
what
They want Waffle
They want
House.
Waffle House. They want a new host for Waffle House. That's what they want.
They want us to be the new hosts for Waffle House.
Which may or may not be an honor. It's still undecided.
I mean, considering that I believe that came out of the fact that there was a fight at the Waffle House and that person threw a chair at the lady who works there, the waitress or
Was that a
hostess or whatever.
recent-
She just like batted it out of the. That was like a week ago.
No, I don't live on social media, so I don't know. I've heard stories like that about different fast food places, but it's been scattered throughout
Well,
the
to be fair,
years.
there's always
What did
there's always a fight at the Waffle
I
House.
didn't
Where,
know that.
where are you going? Huh?
I canceled. I tried
What was
to juke, but I nuked.
You juked, but you nuked. What was the reasoning behind the chair throw and your horsey?
It's Waffle
No.
House. That's
Who's vomiting?
all you need to know.
Why is
There's
everyone
always a fight at the
vomiting?
Waffle House.
Because they're hungry and they have no faith.
Eat some
And
food.
there's that pony who's trying to yell to you.
I think you should make more. Just make food.
And people will eat. Oh, he's angry too.
Which one?
The one that's yelling at you to the right.
Hurry! I'm cooking. I'm looking at the cooking thing. This one?
Oh, he left. Yeah, he was trying to talk to you and you ignored him.
And he swallowed his.
Oh, and
food.
someone just
Oh,
died.
Crap.
Oh, That was an
what
old
did you want me
person. is that why they're mad?
It's so
Right,
unknown.
Prepare for burial.
All right. Well,
Don't you have to
There.
I
actually bury
already
it?
had a plot.
You
did.
should probably bury them, too.
Just in case.
just in case.
Like it's just called Body Pit.
And it's all being surrounded by the.
All right,
The
we need to
prisoners have
sacrifice
to look at
someone.
the corpses.
Do you want to sacrifice or?
Or you could do the feast. The feast usually was like the best.
Oh, we
for
got an
all
old
that
person.
It
stuff,
was the
wasn't it?
bonfire. The bonfire. The first one you gave a
Sure.
lot of
The
faith.
tax collector's got to go.
Oh, there's a
But yeah.
good person to sacrifice. I'm sure everyone will be happy.
Got to figure out where we get these gems.
Oh, yeah. Is it a mine? Do you have to upgrade a mine to get gems? A mining gem?
Oh,
When gems come out of the ground?
you need gems to build upgraded mines. So.
They're called crystals, apparently.
Alright, then maybe you need to
have
kill a dragon.
complete
Your
the
dragons have
refractions quest
gems.
in Pilgrim's Passage. So there's a lighthouse in Cult of the Lamb, Pilgrim's Passage. Once you fuel the lighthouse with wood to complete the Light of Darkness quest, you'll get a new quest, Refractions.
With wood?
Cultists in the lighthouse.
Regular wood or wood boards?
Well, you've already lit the lighthouse.
So there's a
Yeah,
new thing we
apparently
need to
there's a
do with
new
the
quest there.
lighthouse.
It's down to the left.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Oh, okay.
It's not to the bottom right. The bottom right is not a place you need to go.
I beseech you once more for your aid. And so now I imagine you'll find these. Each of Cult of the Lamb's 4 regions give
Find
you different
these.
resources. Anchor Deep is for crystals and silk.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Oh.
Oh, that was weird. It froze for like a second and like went
So
robotic.
it looks like the third one you've opened, the Anchor Deep, is for crystals. And Silk Cradle, the one you just
But
opened.
I only get them now since I talked to that guy.
Yes.
That's dumb. Find me in the dark wood. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go
Noon.
find Noon. Let's go
So
find
you'd
Noon
find
in
Noon
the
in the
dark wood.
Darkwoods. You'd find
What's the
crystals
Darkwood?
in, I think it's this one. Anura. It's Anchor Deep. I think that's what it was called. Darkwood.
Darkwood. So now do we just redo stuff here?
Oh. Well, you're going through it again, but it's harder.
Have grown stronger.
So it's not like you can keep farming weaker enemies once you beat an area.
Yeah, you farm.
Now I have a
stronger
cheeseless hammer.
so you become stronger. It's
It
because you're
almost
not in
looks
the
like an
cheese
axe.
land.
Whoa, these guys are different.
Oh, and they explode too.
Whoa, hippity hop.
Dude looks extra pissed.
It looks extra difficult too.
Moves around too much. Come on. Attack.
Extra. More.
Extra. I thought you were gonna say extra thick.
I just said extra because
I know, but you just said extra, and then it didn't seem like you were quite done with what you were saying, so. Oh, I'm so scared. Join our cult like your brother did.
Collect reward from the janitor.
What is this? Control?
Or scrubs.
Rubs.
Scrubs. Speaking of control, I still don't know what was going on in that game.
And looking up the
That
description
was-
for that game to write for our YouTube descriptions, I realized there's a lot that gets lost, or at least that we lost.
Right, do we want to continue or just back out of this dungeon?
It's up to you. We got our follower. I'm good.
Leave.
You can abandon the dungeon run. I just don't remember.
You can die.
Dying affects your faith, but I thought that there was an option to abandon the run.
Can you just leave the way you came?
He'll bleed.
No.
I don't know. Go into
Hit all the
your
buttons.
not your menu, but the other menu. Is it like in here somehow that you can do it?
Under quests, maybe?
Under cult? What's under cult? So that just gives followers. What about player? Anything in here that might be? I guess you can't. I guess you have to die, but dying seems more detrimental to you as a player than just finishing the run.
Let's finish it. Finish what we started.
Well, we did finish what we started. If I knew.
But you started a whole new dungeon
That's
run.
If I knew.
Yeah.
So basically we're now finishing two
You
things
finished?
that we started. The dungeon run and finding a character.
There you got some cheese. I don't know how you got a cheese hammer. Has he been throwing cheese this whole time too? Is this new?
It came
crazy?
back. It started cheesing at some point.
Witness
Witness anus?
Witness it! Witness it!
Can we not witness the anus? Because it's
You're stuck.
family friendly adjacent, remember?
As if.
Yeah,
As
we're
if
kidding.
we could ever.
We're already not advertiser friendly with this one because the word cult.
A game about a
the
friendly,
real
cute
cults don't
lamb.
call themselves a cult, so
Also, it's a video game.
Yeah. A friendly neighborhood lamb
Come on! Ah, I had him.
So close.
is just trying to gain some friends, and apparently that is not advertiser friendly.
Yeah, it's all about friendship.
It is.
Non-consensual, but still friendship.
No, it's consensual because your followers don't have to follow you.
Still get people?
Because while you do convert them, they don't have to join your cult. They can just peace out and say bye. Berry bush or berries or rocks, whatever that other one was.
And a
Eyeball?
eyeball? Cool.
One eye of the witness? Huh.
Can we go over here?
Now you have defeated the bishop of this area, you may continue onward. Greater rewards await the further you venture. But beware, if you don't have the Omnipresence Crown ability, you will not be able to return to the cult until you reach another teleporter.
I think we're done.
Only continue onwards
I think
if you
we're
are
done.
prepared to leave your cult for a little while longer. Huh.
Your cult needs you. Who's gonna clean the outhouses?
The janitor.
Not your followers.
Poop. Not poop.
Gotta poop
The
the
Valuable
body.
poo?
resource.
The poo is used for shelters?
Yeah.
That's an interesting choice.
It is a whole poo cult. Like, everything about it is poo related, so.
I think you have people who are going to the outhouse, so you might have been able to collect a couple more poos. Oh, look at them having a conversation!
This guy
And the guy who's trying to talk to you.
It's an argument.
Later, I'm in love, but Numpy Lumps doesn't know I exist. Would you gather 10 flowers for me from Darkwood so that I can woo them? That I might woo them.
I have to go to the Darkwood again?
I think you
just
already have flowers,
flowers.
though, don't you?
But I don't know if...
You have
Oh,
to
you have to
collect them.
specifically collect them.
Just collect one of these flowers. See if you can. See if that counts.
They're a decoration, they're not officially a flower.
I think it's trying to force you into replaying areas and grinding again.
Yep.
I think we should just kill this evil god, be done with it.
Well, he was looking for crystals, and that was also in another area that he already...
I want to try the crystals.
So maybe the far left? That's Darkwood. Anchor Deep, yeah, it's this one.
We won't get a cheese hammer.
Get
You'll
a
get a sword.
eyeball sword.
One of those... What were they? The master swords? Or master...
The god weapons or whatever.
god weapons? Like, that thing was awesome. This is more my style.
The dashing and the swiping.
Dashing and the swiping and the
The
dashing.
hipping and the hopping, the beeping and the bopping.
Whoa. Floating jellyfish? I do wonder what will be found at the end of the second run. Like when you beat the first run and you're allowed to go through the door again. I wonder if it's just more resources or if there's something special about it. Whoa, what's going on?
I don't know. No.
You already beat this dude?
No.
What?
Tony the...
Tony the pony! Not Tony the pony.
Didn't you
So
sacrifice
is
him?
it whenever I go in?
Oh, he just made him sick. Okay.
Coprophiliac?
Philiac?
What does that mean? I don't know if I want to know.
I don't know if you want a copophiliac.
I'm sure Feathers is already looking it up.
I don't think you're. It's. You shouldn't
copophiliac.
No. I am not even going to say. Like, I will say it out of stream. I will say it out of stream because I do not want to get banned on this video flag. But I will say it makes sense for Tony the Pony. No.
I didn't want to know. Now I kind of want to know, but I know I'm going to regret knowing.
You will regret knowing. I regret looking it up.
That's why I said I don't want to know, and I knew you would still look it up.
Because my curiosity, I have to know.
That's what killed the cat.
Sure. But the cat was...
That's what Tony'd the pony.
Man.
Right, we have 6 of 25.
Also, audience, don't comment below that. Comment something nice. Something friendly. Something about your favorite breakfast cereal. Or about us finally breaking through 1 million views.
Yeah.
Total on our channel. That happened by the time this comes out, it'll have been forever ago. But
I still don't understand what these demonic circles are for.
Summoning demons?
Does it give you any particular information? Like, what did this one give?
It didn't make any sense to me.
Oh. Maybe it's just giving background and lore to the game.
Oh, this is new.
Fornius.
Fornius? It's an unfortunate name.
I have to buy these.
She's a big gift. Follower form, follower. Oh, it's a blueprint. I mean, you don't really change follower forms. You just kind of gather them as what they come at. And a blueprint, I imagine, is for a decoration. Yeah. And it costs 2 crystals to install.
I think we've got so many crystals now.
We've got 6.
What are these?
Small gifts. You're just ransacking this guy's hideout for gifts.
Like, can you open the gifts, or can you still get that other thing?
He can buy it. That's what it is.
No. Buy it.
Yeah. For 20 coins.
Do you need to bring 10 crystals
25.
to the one dude?
And he has 6.
Oh, 25.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And he gets them from breaking those crystal things.
Those things.
Those ones right there. It's gonna be a while.
Oh no.
Salios. Oh. I just looked at your health as well.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Indeed.
That dude have a bag on his forehead?
I don't know what those are because there was another enemy that he had come across that had like a ring. So I don't know if they drop as like a gift that you can give to someone. Oh, you look so beaten up.
I am beaten up.
You look.
Oh my gosh. Bruised, black-eyed, barely squinting out of the other eye. Gold nuggets, wood, or stone.
And you mine the other
nuggets,
two pretty
nuggets
consistently.
help create more gold. Oh, jeez, you
No
look
health.
so bad.
Were you
Oh,
planning
we
to keep
still
going?
need like 11 precious stones.
You do.
So we can keep going.
Oh, wait, have you not beaten the person in this level? Because that looks...
What I had?
Yeah, I thought you had as well.
This place looks completely unfamiliar to me.
I
so-
just chalked it up to,
Have we only killed 2 of them, but not
I could
3?
have sworn you had... I could have sworn you had done 3, but maybe I'm
I
just
thought you
confusing
had to
one of
do 'em
them
in
as like
order.
a mini-boss.
Well, we can
I don't
heal up
know.
and go back.
Will you go up to that door?
The dungeon.
Oh, yeah, go up into the dungeon area.
Because it'll have the chains
Yeah.
on it. There's 2 chains. We know we need to still do
I
that
mean, it
one.
looks like we still have to do it because it looks like it's locked. I just thought that we had already done it, but maybe I'm just thinking we had already done it, but it was a mini boss or something.
Traps them. Ooh. It's a trap. So is the poo like glue, holds it all together?
I don't even know.
Or is it just like potpourri? It's just a scent.
Added flavor.
Oh, are they not sleeping in their thing because it's under construction?
Yeah.
Because it's under construction.
Late night pooper.
He
Is
fell
he
asleep on the
sleeping in there?
toilet.
You gotta
Yeah,
go,
he
you
fell
gotta
asleep
go.
on the toilet. Or is he stuck?
Igot.
Iga got
What
stuck.
this guy's doing?
Not sleeping.
Just having a good time?
I almost wondered, did you glitch out? Because you have followers who are still awake. They're
don't
not going to
know.
sleep.
You got one you gotta bring in.
We need a
Maybe
new thing.
Iga glitched, and those 3 are still awake because their homes are not
Can't
built.
build that? I
So
can't place
what
it?
if you complete the home builds? Will they unglitch?
I do it myself.
Yeah. No, they're still weirdly stuck. Oh wait, no, they're the dude that fell asleep is getting up.
He woke up. No, they'll figure it out. And...
Yeah.
All right, we need another one, right? If we're gonna.
And
Why can't I build
incorporate.
one?
That dude's.
Oh,
can't
it starts with
cost it.
this. I forgot.
I don't know.
It starts with the sleeping
Oh,
bag,
you
then
gotta-
goes to the tent, and then goes to the grand shelter. Do we want to call it here and figure out why you have random people who are glitched out in your cult? Because I mean, it's a place to stop.
Yes, we should. It's a good stopping spot. It's a good stopping point, but it seemed like cults are gonna cult,
People be
glitches are gonna
glitching out.
glitch.
Sure.
Because
They've also been eating for quite a
Well-
while.
Check out the next episode and see what happens.
Maybe
Maybe
things will be
not.
different. Maybe they.
I don't know.
we don't know.